Ukraine is where I was born and raised until I was 12 when I moved to the US. I'm from the beautiful city of Kiev, the capital of Ukraine, which has been invaded by Putin a week ago. And every day he has been bombing all major cities in Ukraine, killing people, civilians, not just military people, but attacking homes, schools, hospitals. I've seen so many videos over the last week of people lying in the streets with their legs turned off. Children in basements hiding from the bombings. Little babies in makeshift hospitals in the basements. So many families torn apart. Videos of children crying because they had to leave Ukraine with their mom while their dad stays behind to fight. And it's not just Ukrainian families. I've seen videos of Russian moms crying because their sons have died for Putin when they were supposed to go to a training operation, a learning operation, and they were killed. Young kids, 18 years old. All for what? For a tyrant who's committing genocide. Neither side wanted this war. Families don't want to send their children to war, Russian or Ukrainian. The president of Ukraine, Volodymyr Zelensky, has asked to be part of NATO before, but was unsuccessful because Putin threatened retaliation. So now Ukraine is on their own. Their sky is open to bombings. And even though there were sanctions made against Russia, and Russia's not allowed airspace over many countries now, even the UN voted. 141 countries have unanimously voted against Russia in this war. But Russia keeps spreading propaganda amongst their own citizens that this genocide is justified. Putin is lying to his own citizens about the war and the Russian soldiers that are dying there. Ukraine is being constantly bombed, shellings, people dying every day, my own family hiding in bomb shelters. I don't know what's going to happen to anybody. I keep checking in every day, hoping that nothing bad has happened. I feel guilty for being able to come into my apartment, turn on the heat, have a nice meal while so many people, while my own family is sitting in a cold basement hiding from bombings, and other Ukrainians are dying during this war. Ordinary citizens are joining the military. Ordinary citizens who have never fought in their life are joining to fight, to defend their country because we are on our own. And even though the world has been helping with military aid, humanitarian aid, and admitting Ukrainian refugees, Ukraine is much smaller than Russia. The fact that Ukrainians have already stood up to Putin for this long is amazing. There are videos of grandmas who are protesting against the war in Russia being arrested. Children who came with their parents to the embassy protesting against the war in Russia, arrested. Putin, he's censoring his own people. We need to help before it's too late, because Ukraine is fighting not only for their own freedom, but for the freedom of the rest of Europe and the world. Because if Ukraine falls, we don't know where Putin will go after that. So please help spread awareness about what's happening. Donate if you can. I will leave all the links for you. I've been posting non-stop on my stories on Instagram for the past week, since the first day of the war, if you want updates on what's really happening. If you cannot donate monetarily, donate anything you have, like clothing or medical supplies, batteries, flashlights, anything helps. Because centers in your city are collecting these items to send them to Ukraine. Google a place around you and drop off things that might help. And if anything, please repost, share, so people can know what's really going on. I didn't know what to post for an entire week because I felt sad, I felt guilty, like I said. But now I want to talk to you rationally and I want to ask for your help. There was even money collected to be given to Russian soldiers who give up fighting. They will be awarded 5 million rubles, amnesty, and will be sent away with peace and with God to just stop the war. We need to stand up to this genocide and stop fighting and stop losing lives fighting for a tyrant. I stand with Ukraine.